and welcome to the Football Manager Hub and my Liverpool save. And as promised, we are a decent way into the season now, 10 league games in, and I'm going to give you a little summary of how we've been doing, and also I'm going to give you the a big Champions League game footage against Barcelona at home. But first, let's talk about how we're doing in the league. And as you can see by the table, we're doing very well indeed. 10 games played, unbeaten in the league, only conceded 7 goals, and obviously top by 3 points ahead of Man United, who in the last episode we famously beat 4-2. Have you look at some of the average ratings and the goal scorers. Top goal scorer in the league, Daniel Sturridge, always good to see. He did actually have that total of 10 after 5 games, so he hasn't actually scored in his last 5. Average rating, Sturridge there at the top again. Most assists, Coutinho and Sterling popping up in there as well. So overall, it's been a fantastic start to the season. In terms of the squad, a few people are unhappy. I haven't really rotated it that much thus far because of the strong form we've been showing. So Balotelli, for example, had to fine for not showing up to training, and Lovren's unhappy. So is Lazar Markovic, who's actually lost his place in the squad altogether. I've been favouring Jordan Ibe, who actually scored his first goal in the last game against Burnley. But as I said, today is all about the Champions League, and unfortunately that hasn't been going as well. As you might have remembered, we were drawn in the Group A, the group of death, with PSG, Barcelona and Malmo, and we got off to the worst possible start with a 1-0 loss away at Malmo, and they are the games that was the team we needed to get a guaranteed 6 points from. So that was really disappointed. We bounced back in the next game with a 4-2 victory over PSG at home, and then we lost to Barcelona at the Nou Camp 3-1, and that puts us actually bottom of the group on head-to-head record on Malmo. Although Barcelona are clearly sailing ahead, I think on 7 points. PSG are on 4 points, and then me and Malmo, or Liverpool and Malmo should I say, both on 3 points. And we're at the bottom thanks to Malmo's superior head-to-head. So yeah, let's have a look for this game. How are we going to change it? Bring Gerrard in, I think I'm going to bring Sturridge in as well. 2 changes at fullbacks. I just rested a few people against Burnley the last game, because obviously I knew what a big game this would be. And I'm going to bring in Coutinho. Although Lallana's been performing strongly, Coutinho has got that quality that could win us this game. Yeah, and let's check out the Barcelona lineup, which is there we go. If you have a quick look at the group there, as I said before, 7-4-3-3. So still all to play for, especially if we can get a good result here today. Although let's acknowledge it's going to be very difficult. And look at that squad. Look at that attacking 3. Neymar, Suarez, Messi, and even the fullbacks pose the danger as well. It's going to be a nigh and impossible task, if not impossible, but we'll give it our best shot. And at Anfield, you never know what might happen. So let's close down both fullbacks, show them to their weaker feet. Suarez is starting up front this time in the central role, and Messi's actually starting wide right, which is different from when we played them at the Nou Camp. Yeah, I mean, you can set all these opposition instructions, but when you're playing against players of this calibre, what more can you really do? It's only a matter of time before they score. We'll see. I'm going to tell him to remember what Barcelona did to us at the Nou Camp. Let's see if we can get a bit of revenge for him. And here we go. This is a really important game. If we can get 3 points here, it's going to be such a bonus to our Champions League campaign and our Champions League games. And there's potential in the squad. We've got match winners. Raheem Sterling's been performing really well recently. Coutinho's been performing well all season. Sturridge started off fantastically. Defensively we've been sound. Saka and Skrtel have been really good. Darmian's just coming back from injury, but Glenn Johnson filled in well. It was a difficult decision to leave him out. And here come Barcelona. Here's Messi. Back to Alves. Back into Messi. Here's Busquets. Great football from Barcelona. Here's Neymar. Bit of space. Neymar cuts inside. Still Neymar. Fantastic goal from Neymar. And that is the type of quality, however many opposition instructions you set, you just really can't defend. You see Neymar picks it up. He skips past one. Skips past two. Oh, what a finish that is. That's poor defending from Darmian there, just lunging in. I know I've said it for hard tackling, but I didn't say it for reckless tackling. Can we hit back? Here's Sterling. That's a long shot. Tame effort, really. Straight out Bravo. We haven't really got into the game yet. Can we do something here? It's Coutinho. Loses that to Busquets, but we've still got the ball. Here's Chan driving forward. Loses that to Messi. It's all a bit scrappy at the minute. Sturridge. Henderson. Sterling. Out wide. Beats his man. Can he find delivery? Oh, he's gone for goal. What a selfish option. He had men in the middle and they're furious. .33 gone. Just over 10 till half time. 1-0 Barcelona as it stands. Liverpool in possession is Moreno. Into Coutinho. Into Chan. Good run from Moreno. Here's Sterling. Can he find a man? Sterling! Corner ball. This is an area where they might be weak. Set pieces. They've dealt with it well this time. Here's Chan. Gerrard. Back to Chan. It's a good bit of play. It's just them two. Here's Emre Can. Oh! Liverpool slowly starting to build their way into the game. Bit of danger. Here's Messi. Oh, Busquets! And that is not what we wanted on the stroke of half time. A second Barcelona goal. Let's have a look at this. There's only... Oh, it's just fantastic, intricate play, isn't it, really? From Neymar, then Messi. And a little reverse through ball into Busquets. I've got to say, it hasn't been good enough, but what more can you expect against such a team of such calibre, such quality in their play? Here we kick off. If we can get a goal back early, we can maybe make this into more of a contest. Might be looking to make a change in the next 5-10 minutes. Roughly on the hour mark. Here's Sturridge though. Can he produce something? He can! Coutinho scores! And Liverpool are back in it. Great play from Sturridge. And unlike Sterling earlier, Sturridge actually gets his head up. Oh, Alba tackles it through. I'm sure Sturridge will claim the assist. But there's no doubt about who the goal's gone to. And that's Coutinho. Let's look for making a change. Sterling having a poor one. I'm going to drop Sturridge into attacking midfield. I'm going to bring on Mario Balotelli. And this is a risk. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Chan on a booking. Is it worth it? Henderson's playing worse than Chan, but Chan is on that booking. If we go down to 10, it is definitely gone over. I'm going to bring on Adam Lallana in that central midfield role, that box-to-box role. And here we go. Just over an hour left. Here's Coutinho. Coutinho could go all the way himself here, and it's a good stop from Bravo. And we're slowly and surely starting to get back into this game. Oh, Messi! Mignolet, what's he doing? What has Mignolet just done? Mignolet's made the save and then just sort of said, here you go, Luis Suarez. Thanks a lot. Enjoyed your company last season. Have a goal. That's really disappointing. I'll bring on Jordan Ibe. Let's give him a bit of experience. But this game has definitely gone beyond our grasp. And Neymar, insult to injury. Second goal of the game for Neymar. Just as spectacular as his first. And the Champions League ambitions are looking bleak at the minute. We can dream for a draw in the Malmo PSG game, but PSG you know have going to win. Balotelli just puts it wide. It's a tough one to take. I didn't think Barcelona were that dominant, but then when you've got individual quality like they've got, it's going to be an impossible task. I've got to say I'm not happy with the result. And it was a draw, Malmo PSG. Interesting. Well, that is very interesting. Barcelona, they're gone. We don't need to worry about Barcelona. We're looking at second place in the group. We can get 6 points from our next 2 games. We guarantee that. And that is what we've got to be aiming for. And it's not completely out of the grasp. We've got a home game against Malmo. Should be winning that. And then it's going to be all on the away game against PSG. And what a game that promises to be. I might bring you that game if that has the importance that I think it might have. But yeah, so disappointing in the Champions League. Really impressive in the league. We're keeping it going. I'm not sure when the next video I'll bring you, possibly that key Champions League qualifying decider. See if we can get through to the knockout round. If not, I might just do a 5 games time in the league or something like that, just a recap of how we're getting on. But yeah, that's it from me today. So hope you enjoyed the video. Keep posted for the next one, and have a good day.